Hey everyone! I'm my camera operator today again, so you have to bear with me. You'd think I'd get a remote control by now, but or edit better. Anyway, hope you're joining me for another workout. We are going to do a mat Pilates plus today, so we're going to do some cardio. We're also going to do some weights, a lot of abs, and some stretching at the end. So we're going to start with just some basic shoulder rolls. So just standing facing forward. To me, you're going to roll the shoulders back 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then bring those arms around to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to take a big breath in and reach up, look up, lean back, exhale, dive forward, a little cough, excuse me, allergies out here, and then tuck under the tailbone, roll it up. We're going to go again, reaching up, looking back, open the chest, draw the shoulders out of the ears, again, dive forward, hang heavy. We're going to shake out the head on this one, left and right, and then we're going to lift the chin up and down. And Coco's out here with me. Hopefully she won't start barking. Tuck under the tail, roll it up again. This time we're going to bring the arms all the way to the sky. We're going to bring those feet together. We're going to clasp the hands with the forefinger released, heels of the hands touching. Reaching tall, relax your shoulders out of your neck, pull your abdominals in. We're just going to kind of tick-tock to your left and right. What I want you to do here is feel like it's more about bending at your waist versus pulling at your shoulders or just moving your upper body. So you want to be really rotating or side bending, from the waist, lifting tall. We're going to do this one more time, finishing on one side here. Doesn't matter which side you're at. I want you to stay right there. And then just side bend a little deeper, pressing out the opposite hip of where your arms are going. Use your bottom arm to pull your top arm, and then come back to the top. And then we're going to side bend the other way, pushing the hip out a little bit on the opposite side, and use your bottom hand to pull your top hand. Good job. Back to the top. We're going to look up towards the hands, towards the ceiling or the sky. We're going to lean back, pressing the thighs and hips forward, going to some standing extension. Draw your abdominals in, relax your shoulders, and then separating the hands, we're going to dive again, forward again. We're going to reach the hands behind the calves if you can. If this is hard to do, then just grab the side of the lowest part of the leg you can. Your knees can be a little soft. If you can wrap your forearms all the way behind your legs and the calves into the Achilles tendon, please do. I want you to push your hips up. Use your hands to pull your chest towards your thighs. Bring your chin to your chin. Look back at your chin to your chest and look back towards your knees. And then you're going to take your fingers out in front of your toes and then roll it up. These afternoon workouts are a lot more mentally challenging for me. I'm not as awake as in the morning. Okay, so we're going to start off with some nice just marching in place. Okay, so we're going to start with some just heart rate lifting, very simple. We're not in the gym with heavy weights, so we're using mostly your own body's resistance, plus maybe your small dumbbells later. Let's do 10 more, and 9, and 8, 7, hey Coco, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to be doing some high knee lifts, bringing the arms down on either side of that leg that's lifting. So we're going to lift the knee, bring those arms down, bring that leg down. Lift up the other leg, that knee. So we're going to lift and lift. And as you do this, add a little bit of abdominal crunch. So you're bringing your chest down, drawing your leg up, exhaling, breathing. 10 more, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to take the arms over the head, turn the palms to face forward, turn out your feet. You're going to bring your one leg up, doesn't matter right or left. You're going to side bend to that leg, bringing the elbows both down to the side, and then alternate to the other side. So here we go. So we're going to do 2 sets of 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last set. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now we're going to bring it up a little bit more. We're going to do a jack, 10 of those, and then add a little squat in the middle. So here we go for those jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to jack, come in the middle, squat. Jack, back in the middle, sit back for that squat. And 3, squat. 4, squat. 5, sit back in that squat. 6, keep breathing. 7, good job. 8, 9, one more, 10. Good. Now we're going to open up the feet, stay parallel. We're going to do a little hamstring curl in the back, bending the knee, bringing the heel to the glute, pulling the arms in like you're pulling 2 levers, okay? So here we go. We're going to pull and pull. Now we got a little bounce in our step. You don't really have to hop or pick up the feet unless you want to. Doing those 2 sets of 10. Now we'll try to hop. 10, 9 if you want, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Now we're going to do a little reverse lunge. So I'm going to just stay facing the same way. I'm going to step my 1 foot back, bring both arms in front, lunge, bring it back home. So sitting back on that nice reverse lunge. Good job. Sitting right down, almost like you're bringing the body's weight past, right into that pelvis, not really going past that forward knee though. So being cautious about that. Looking good and breathing. We got 8 more. 8, bring it up. 7, 6, Coco's growling. 5, 4, 3, you're doing great. 2, and 1. Very good. Let's just jump rope it out. Keep that heart up a little bit longer. Hopefully our workout today about maybe 23, 24 minutes. Not too long. Bring the arms a little higher. Little circles. Good. Reverse the arm circle. Good job. Take them a little higher. Keep breathing. And now down again. Bring it all the way down. Good job. Take the feet wide. Wide turnout. Bend into one knee. Keep your body square to the front. Just take your hands, plant them on the floor. Now lift up this opposite foot. Come back in the center. Stay right here. Shoulders down. Legs straight in a small turnout. Bending the other knee. Walking the hands over. Lifting up that other foot. Back in the center. Stay right here. See if you can bring your forearms down. If you need to go wider on the feet, please do. Hold here. Catching the breath. Stretching the back of the legs. Walking the hands up. We're going to kind of walk those feet in, toe heel and toe heel, all the way in till you're about 2 fist distances apart. Let your head hang heavy. Tuck the tail, tuck the chin, and come to standing. Very good. Okay, so now we're going to do some walkouts with planks. I'm going to face away from the sun, so I'm going to face this direction. I'm going to have my feet, again, slightly apart. First thing I always do is roll the head and shoulders forward first. So chin to the chest, shoulders roll forward, abdominals are lifting. We're going to roll down, hang heavy, and then we're going to start walking out. Try to keep your legs straight. If you can, if you need to bend those knees, that's fine. We're going to hold this first plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to walk back just part way. Look back at the feet. Try to get those heels down. Draw the chin to the chest. Holding this shape for another few seconds, really stretching into the backs of the legs. We're going to take one leg straight up into the sky. Hold this shape. Try to press the heel on the standing leg down. Bringing that leg down. Take the other foot leg up. Hold that shape, shoulders down. You're still looking back, but the head is not just hanging, right? You're really conscious of where it is placed as an extension of your spine. Then bring that leg down. We're going to come down to all fours. We're going to do a little cat rounding the spine, and then lift the chin, lift the tail into that cow. One more, rounding into your cat, and then into that nice cow. Good job. Staying right here, curl your toes under. Come to the fist to release those wrists a little bit. Hold this shape, really squeeze into your lats. We're gonna keep those toes curled. We're gonna raise up the knees a couple inches and tap them barely back down. So let's do that for 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Bring the feet together, knees wide. We're going to go into that child's pose. So on this one, I want you to really slide your hands and arms out. Draw the shoulders down. Look directly down. Relax your back. Give your back a good stretch here. Really try to press forward on your palms to press your pelvis back a little more to give yourself a little deeper stretch. Very good. All right, we are going to come into a seated position. We're going to go into some abdominals. We're going to start with our feet close to the end of the mat in front of you, arms reaching out to the side, palms facing in. And we have a lot of leaves around here, so hopefully I'm clear on my mat. You should feel your sits bones here. We're going to tuck the tailbone and roll back. Try not to lift your feet until you feel that sacrum, the tailbone, the lumbar, the ribs, the shoulder blades, and then the head. So we're going to take a breath in. Exhale, lift the head, chin to the chest, look to the knees, and roll yourself up, seated nice and tall. So we're going to try that again. Tuck under. Try not to miss that low back, really important to get that sacrum and then the low back, and then the rest. Take another breath in. Exhale, lift the weight of the head, look forward, roll yourself up. Guys, you're doing great. Let's go again. Tuck under. All right, option here is to go to straight legs, flexed feet slightly apart. Same thing, we lift the head, look to the toes, we roll up. This time we're going to bow forward over the legs. Arms are extensions from your shoulders. They're not here, they don't close, they don't slide down your legs, they stay as an extension of the shoulder, and then you roll back down. We try to find that low back, mid back, upper back, head. We're going to go again, breathe in. Exhale, bow the head forward, looking forward, rolling up, and again reaching long with your arms. Very nice. And then tucking under, rolling back. Good job. Arms are just going to stay above your shoulders, but you're going to turn your palms forward. You're going to slide your right foot in until the foot is flat, knee is bent, and then the left leg. We're going to go right into our hundreds, squeezing your legs, your ankles together, pulling your abdominals in. You're going to raise up your feet, bringing your legs to a 90-degree shape from your femurs to your feet. You're in a nice tabletop. Arms right over the top of the shoulders. Take a breath in. Exhale, bow the head, neck, and shoulders forward. We're going to start pumping those arms. Breathe in. Hi, Koki, and blow out. And breathe in. And blow out. Inhale. And exhale. Chin is drawn down. Ribs are or chest is lifted over those ribs. Nice. Now we get to the halfway point. You can stay right here or stretch the legs out long and then turn out from the femur to the foot into that ballet first position, or we call it Pilates V. Breathe in and blow out. 3 more. 2 more. You're doing great. 1 more time. We're going to exhale, hold for a moment longer, bend the knees first, take your hands on the knees, and then rest. Very good. So we're going to go into a series of 5 next. If you need to support the back of the head, that's fine. You don't have to do the arm part. I think we'll just go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and just take the hands back behind the head to support the head and neck. So we're going to bring the head, neck, and shoulders up. We're going to pull one knee in, extend the other leg long, and we're going to switch 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Now take one leg straight up, the other leg is down, toes are pointed, you're still lifted. We're going to double pump 1, 2, and switch 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Switching, keeping that flexion of the upper back lifted. We got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. We're going to pull both knees in, extend both legs out. Pull both legs in, both legs out. Keep the head and shoulders lifted. Breathing. If you need to take a break, but try to stay right here with me. Let's just do 3 more. Long extension, 2, and extend, 1, and extend. Now we're going to take both legs up and just lower a tiny bit, and then lift. And lower maybe a little bit more, and lift. Keep the head and shoulders curled off. Let's try only 3 more of these. I know these are tough. Stick with me. 2 more, you're doing great. Last one, we're going to do crisscross with the bent leg. Bring one knee in, the other leg is long out in front. Rotate to the bent knee. Let's do 8. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hug those knees. Those are so tough. You guys did great. Really good. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just stay in kind of an externally rotated position with the feet. We are going to bring them right here. Arms down next to you. And we're just going to do a little butterflies, close and open the knees with the head and shoulders remaining down, trying to keep the ribs and pelvis stacked. Arms down next to the side of the body. Again, you're not looking back. I always remind everybody you want to bring that chin down. You want the neck to be nice and long. Now we're going to add a leg extension as the legs close and then open, bring it in. So close those knees, but extend the legs up, bend and open. Exhale. Breathing. Good job. Let's do 3 more. And 2. And 1. Now we're going to add a little lower and lift to that. So we're going to lower, lift, extend, close, open, lower, lift, extend. Now if you feel that this is just too much, sometimes it makes it easier on this movement to have the head and the shoulders actually lifted. So you can try that. It's going to be challenging no matter what you do. So we're going to try 3 more. And 2. And 1. Very good. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to bring those legs into the chest, wrapping your hands around. We're going to lift up the head and shoulders. We're going to roll ourselves up. We're going to do about 4 rolls, 4 rocking to that kind of balanced position for open leg rockers. So we're going to kind of rock here from our tail to our shoulders with our chin to our chest, our knees towards our forehead. Let's just do 2 more for good measure. And then come up and try to hold this shape right here. So you're not, so I'll just demonstrate, you don't want to be too far back or you'll start to fall back. You don't want to be too far forward or you start to fall forward on your sits bone. So you're behind your sits bone slightly. Then you're going to open up the knees and grab kind of the shins on the outside. Draw your shoulders down, pull your belly in, and we're going to fall back that same way. Don't let the head touch this. So we're going to fall back and then find that balance point. So it's a little variation on your open leg rocker. I know I'm a little angled here to the camera. There we go. Nice. Let's try 1 more like that. Find your balance point. You really have to use your core on that. And then we're going to take the legs, if we can, out in full extension, shoulders down. Now I know some people are more flexible, can really reach up. This is kind of a stretch for me, so I'm going to hold a little lower, and I'm going to fall back. And then again, it's harder to find that balance point when the legs are in this full extension. So remember, you can keep your knees bent if you need to. Let's do 2 more. Use your abdominals. Last time. And then just crisscross the legs. Good job. That dog's not happy over there in the corner. Okay, so we are going to go into a little bit of sideline work. So we're going to come onto one side. We are going to be propped up on the elbow. We're going to extend one leg long. And if it's kind of painful to be on this bone, the trochanter and that femur head and over to the pelvis, you may want to roll up a towel or something to put it. I mean, this isn't the most comfortable place either, but you know, if that's bothering you, okay? So we're going to just come up nice and tall here. We're just going to raise and lower this top leg, drawing the ribs in, drawing the navel in. I don't want to be sinking into this movement. This can also be done in really a full extension all the way down, which we're going to do with the passe in just a moment. But I just want to warm up the outer thigh here as we get going, that abductor and glute medius. Nice. So let's do 2 more. Let's just do baby circles. Let's do 5, 4, keep lifting out of the waist, lifting out of the ribs. 2 more, and then reverse the circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then bring the knees down. Now while we're here, we're going to go ahead and just do a little bit of a side plank. So we're going to have our knees bent. We're going to be lifting up into a plank, reaching the arms up and over, trying to get a really nice, good lift of the pelvis, okay? So we'll try it. All right, so here we go. We're going to lift up, look down to the hand, and then when we bring it down, we're going to look over to the feet. Now the feet can be stacked. You can also have that forward foot in front if that gives you a little traction, okay? So we're going to lift and then bring it back down. We're going to do 4 on each side. Good. And again. Nice. Okay, so we're going to go all the way down onto the arm, and this we're going to do the passe. So I'm going to have my top hand here in front of my chest, square off the shoulders. I'm going to slide my top leg into a ballerina passe. I'm going to lift the leg up and then lower back down. So I'm going to point in all directions and lift and lower. And we're going to do 5 in each direction as far as the leg movement. So 2 more. And 1 more time, abdominals really lifted, pulling in. Good, now we're going to reverse it. We're going to lift, we're going to bend, and then we're going to glide down. So 4 more up, and bring it down. And 3, good job. 2, and 1 more. Very good, awesome. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and flip it around and do the other side. She's not happy. We're not sure what's going on over there, but she's just not happy. Okay, so we're beginning that forearm. Okay, so we're lifting up out of the waist. We're going to take the top leg long, and all we're going to do here is just raise and lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Then we're going to stack the legs. Oh, let's do those circles. Let's take the leg. I almost forgot. Here we go. 5 circles forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Somebody out there reminded me I could feel that. And then we're going to go 5 back circles. 2, 3, 4, and 5. We got those circles. Okay, so now we're going to do those side planks. Side over. Here we go. We're going to lift up the pelvis. We're going to lift up the hips. We're going to look down towards the forearm, towards the hand, and then as we bring it down, we're going to reach out to the foot, and we go again. We go up, 2, and bring it back down, and 3, and 1 more time, 4, and bring it down. Nice. So we're going to go ahead and just take that side lying posture all the way down. Palm is up. You can have it down. It's a little awkward for the shoulder. Both legs out long and straight. Really make sure you're stacked. You're not forward, you're not back. You're right on that outer thigh. So we're going to take this top leg, lift it out of our waist, press the palm down. We're going to slide the foot up, extend the leg, and lower back down. And passe up, and lift, and 3 more. Abdominals pulling in, and 2 more. 1 more time. And then we reverse. So we're going to lift, we're going to bend, glide it down, and lift, bend. 2 more up, maybe 3. From here, 2. And last time. Very good. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of seated arm work with the weights. So go ahead and bring yourself up and grab your dumbbells. So we're just going to sit in a little crisscross shape right here. Sitting high on the sits. Ones, if this is uncomfortable for you, you can also sit into a chair. So we're going to start with some flies. Arms are 90 degrees, palms face forward, elbows are lifted. You're going to close and open 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, very good. Hold here and kind of see the camera through here. We're going to just lift, bring those elbows down to the side of the body. So up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. We're going to do a hug a tree. Bring the arms to the side. Imagine there's a big redwood tree in front of you. Hug the other side of the tree. 1, and open. Keep the arms lifted. 2 and 3. The weights do not have to be very heavy. 4, 5, 6. Keep sitting tall. Think about posture. 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. We're going to do overhead press. Here we go. 1. Pull those elbows back behind you. 2. Pull them back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feeling all these. 9. Trying to not lean back. And 10. Very good. Elbows are going to come into the side body. You're going to tap your fingers on the mat and bicep curl. 1. Tap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doing great. 7, 8, 9, 10. Last thing, overhead tricep press again. So we're going to share the weights. We're going to bend the elbows, hide those weights behind your head. You should feel your thumbs, kind of those wrists behind you. And we're going to go up 1, 2. Keep sitting tall forward. 3. Try not to bob the head forward. 4, 5. Upper arm doesn't move. 6, 7. Doing great. 8, 9, 10. It's amazing what you can get done in a little time with weights if you just did a little bit of that every day. If I did a little bit of that every day, we'd be great, right? So, all good. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do a little pigeon stretch. I'm going to bring one leg in front, bent, the other leg reaching out behind me. If this is hard to do, you can do seated in a chair and cross one ankle over the opposite knee, which is a good piriformis stretch as well. If this is a little hard for you, you're going to kind of frame that forward knee with your forearms, your elbows. You're going to draw your chin down. Find this really yummy stretch. Breathing. And then walk the hands back. Before we do the other side, we're just going to kind of dip those hips down. Open the chest into a little swan cobra. Good. Should feel great. Lift the pelvis back up. Slide the other leg out in front. All right. Bring the other leg back behind you. Settle into the hip. Be cautious, especially if your knees have a little arthritis or they, bug you and this doesn't feel comfortable. Do the seated version. Very nice. Walk the hands back. Again, bring that leg back. Drop the pelvis down. Draw the shoulders back. Pull the abdominals in. Hold here. Very good. And then we are going to go ahead and just come to quadruped. I'm going to rotate to the camera and then thread the needle. Look the other way. Then lift up, rotate. Thread the needle. Bring that hand down, rotate away, and then thread the needle under, and then rotate, and thread the needle under. Good job. Curl the toes. Push yourself onto the toes here. Just kind of give yourself, just go ahead and turn and face you. I want you to just stay right here on the toes, stretching the tibias and into the Achilles tendon and calves. Do not look at my nails. All the salons are closed, so sad state of affairs. Drop those heels down. Come to standing. Look back at your knees. Relax your shoulders. Push yourself up, bone by bone. And you are done. Thank you for joining me. Have a good evening.